Welcome back, fellow milk drinkers, to yet another Monday Milk Review. My name is Jacob, and today you may be wondering, what are we going to be looking at? Because you might see two different Nippy's hats on the table. Are we going to be looking at chocolate, or are we going to be looking at
iced coffee?
Are we going to be looking at one, none, or both? Perhaps consider there's something in between. Here I have a chocolate and a
iced coffee
in my hand. These products were all sent to me at the courtesy of the Nippy's company. Down below there'll be a link to the video of me unboxing everything they sent me. So if you want to check that out, just click that link below. But enough teasing, what are we actually looking at today?
Boys, ready?
Fusion! Ha!
Whoa, it worked!
Wow, feel that? What power! He's the one, all right. There's no doubt about it.
Wow.
Well, today we're not looking at either of these flavors. We're going to be looking at something in between the two. It's the Nippy's Iced Mocha. I myself am quite a fan of mochas. I like their sweetness and I like their caffeine for practicality when I'm working at my actual job. Nippy's has sent me the caffeine details, however I don't have them on hand right now, so I'll be flashing up a table on some side to show you how much caffeine is in these drinks, as well as the other Nippy's range. Mocha, of course, is already a fairly common flavor, however it's only really covered by a couple of brands. I can think of Dare off the top of my head. I can't think of anyone else. Does anyone else do... Who else does mochas? What? Dare has two different mochas. There's the white choc mocha, as well as just their standard mocha. At the moment, I can't think of anyone else doing mochas, but regardless, I'm really looking forward to it, and I'm really excited to get into it. Today, I'm actually going to try and open it correctly, which I seem to forget to do nearly every time. So, the most correct way of opening it, if you're looking to pour it into a glass, is to remove the straw from the rear. With the straw removed, just put it down to the side for a second and unfold the flaps. With the straw, puncture the foil seal on the back, which is intended for the straw. With that punctured, we can put the straw to the side, then take some scissors and cut along the dotted line. This is possibly the most correct way to open your Nippy's bottle when pouring into a glass. As you can see, that poured fantastically. Let's put this down to the side. Looking at the color from the glass, it doesn't really look like it's too much of a standout competitor. The color looks exactly how you'd expect it to be. But how does it smell? Well, from the carton, I get quite a lot of strength from that coffee. The coffee I can smell quite clearly. There's the undertones of the chocolate within that. However, the coffee definitely is most prevalent in this drink. Let's try a smell from the glass. And it's very much the same. This one is smelling like a little bit more concentrated of the caffeine coffee smell. I don't detect the chocolate as much. But now the most important part, the flavor. Damn, that's really good. Okay, that reminds me a lot of the Dare. So when you sip it, you'll first be tasting that coffee, but it's then got the aftertaste of the chocolate that lingers. I'm not a big fan of bitter drinks. I really like the sweetness, so I usually tend to go for mochas anyway. This is a really nice mocha. It's also really creamy, deceptively so. Nippy's has been pretty consistently creamy with all of their drinks so far, which is kind of crazy to think when they're gluten-free, preservative-free, and long-life milk. These last ages. I'm pretty sure mine says June 2021. A full year from now, I could have this sitting in a cupboard and it would still stay fresh. That's gotta be maybe one of the better mochas I've ever tasted. I really think that this is exactly on par with Dare. When you consider the benefits of it being a long-lasting milk, you could literally leave this in your car and have a mocha on the ready at any point in time for a whole year. Definitely, it's gonna taste better chilled, but you will always have that option. So many milks I've had to throw away because they've expired too quickly. The saving grace of Nippy sending me so much stuff at once was that they're all long life. I didn't have to worry about rushing out these episodes. I can sit on them and then do them at my own pace. It's the perfect kind of drink to buy in bulk and then just slowly drink as you want it. I could very easily see myself drinking one of these on the way to work every morning. It's really nice and it's also super convenient. Finishing the glass without a hassle whatsoever, that is a strong 9. That is really nice. I would definitely recommend that you go out and try the Nippy's Mocha. This is a super tough competitor for Dare. I guess the toughest thing is that you're going to struggle to find these. I don't see them around very much. As far as I'm aware, these two flavors are generally available at Coles. This one you're probably only going to find in IGAs. In Queensland, that is. I assume around in other states, the stock will vary. In conclusion, I'll definitely recommend this. That about wraps it up for this week's episode. I've got an Instagram, why don't you check that out, and maybe even consider dropping a like on this video, and why don't you even consider subscribing to my channel. We've seen some massive growth lately. Thank you so much to everyone who's getting behind and supporting my channel. Once again, I hope you have enjoyed this episode. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next week in the Monday Milk Review. Bye bye!
Sometimes I just want to forget.